Thank you so much for meeting with me and helping me create my first lesson plan. The 7 Principles training was great, and I want to ensure that my lesson plan incorporates each principle, and I was hoping you could coach me on how to go about this.
I would be happy to. As you know, incorporating each of the principles ensures best practice and provides students with academically sound learning opportunities. Where would you like to start?
Well, I really want to create an engaging classroom and have the students learn from each other instead of me standing up there and lecturing.
Okay, so it sounds like you want to encourage students to work together and be actively engaged with the course content. What can you recall from the 7 Principles training on student collaboration and active learning?
I remember that effective learning takes place when it is collaborative, social, and based on real life. Students learn more when they work together, so I could probably create a few group assignments where students tackle a real-life scenario.
That sounds great. How will you go about implementing these 2 principles?
Perhaps I could develop a group project where students are given a crime scene that they have to evaluate and record their observations. Then I could have them present their findings to the entire class.
Excellent. Those types of collaborative assignments help students develop teamwork skills and provide an engaging assignment that applies to the workplace. What would you like to tackle next?
I know it is important for students to receive timely and effective feedback. However, I worry about the most effective method of providing feedback. Should it be in person? Should it be in writing?
All students are different. Some do well with written feedback, and others might need additional support. That includes a follow-up discussion.
So perhaps I could incorporate both if needed. For example, for their portfolio project, I will structure the project so students are submitting drafts to allow for written feedback and revisions. I can schedule follow-up discussions with students who need it or request it.
Sounds like you're on the right track. Would you like to discuss other ideas on implementing the principles?
No, thank you. I thought it would be much more difficult, but now that I have talked it out with you, I can see how easily I can incorporate each of the principles into my course.
My pleasure. It will become easier with practice. What is important to remember is that each principle lays a guiding framework for what is considered best practices in the classroom. Each principle helps contribute to a much more effective and satisfying teaching and learning experience for faculty and students.